Did you? I don't know if you guys saw, but bro, I sent you the story of like this is in right where Danny lives,
right where I went to high school. Literally, like we used to our high school football or like sports.
The teacher with the tits.
Did you see the teacher with the huge cans?
Yes. Oh yes, I told her. Yeah, I didn't read the
story.
She's
a shop teacher.
What?
She teaches
best
shop.
Story of the year.
Dude, she has these. So she's trans as of like the last year.
Did she build her own tits?
No, she bought them. I found the site. Actually.
He's been looking for himself.
They're $500. They're on it's like a cross-dresser site. They're size Z.
Okay. Oh, she scurries into it like a front backpack.
No, it's full, like it's sleeveless, and then you put it on like a shirt, silicone, and then the jugs are like full of air, basically.
Danny, I didn't sleep well enough last night, and this sounds like a great bed.
Oh, real nice. At least pillows. And then she wore them, no bra, because I guess there's no bra for that. So then, and she's like a shop teacher.
Yeah.
Like teaching these kids.
I saw the nipples in her belt.
Yeah.
All down there.
That was some of the problem. But they were basically, the parents were like, this is no good. And the school people are like, our hands are tied, dude. We can't get involved in this.
You can't fuck with training.
When you're buying strap-on tits, do you get to choose cold or hot nipples?
No. This website, I don't think so. I did peruse the site. I don't think so.
I got hot ones.
My favorite reaction to this, though, is if you go on Twitter, like, because there's all these people who are like, what is going on? Blah, blah. And then there's all these dudes who are like, it's pretty unsafe operating a lathe with your tits out like that. And they go, she doesn't have her hair in a ponytail or anything. They go, all these dudes are like, and her sleeves are out.
Is this wood shop we're talking about?
Yeah, like a wood shop.
Oh, and she's also teaching the dumbest kids in the school, right? Yeah. That's where you put all the
and the best part is they're trying to be like they were trying to
make a bench. I can't have you fighting the teacher every day.
Yeah. They were trying to say the kids are cool with it, and they go like, no, if any kids are not cool with this, it's that class.
Yeah.
Like this isn't fucking drama class. This is like the woodshop class. These are kids who are like making fun of her every second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I would love that on that tip. Like, that's all that stuff. Like, even when they were like, we're going to teach like blowjobs to grade 6. If I was in grade 6, I go, please. Yeah. Please.
Yes.
You know, Mr. Henderson, please have to teach me how to give a blowjob. If the principal and the school board are deciding that he's going to have to teach me how to eat out a chick and gay sex, that was the big one. They're like, do we teach gay sex?
Yeah.
Please make my teacher.
Yeah.
He goes, he was like, and that's how guys have sex with girls. Like,
use another banana. I didn't pick it up.
We're not done. It says here.
Yeah. There's other types of sex you can have.
Yeah,
so this is all tranny protectant, right? They don't want to offend.
Yeah, it's honestly
that's not even technically one.
Did you see Ricky Gervais's last special?
Yeah, I think so.
You know where he basically said he's like nothing's crazy anymore.
Yeah,
like there's nothing like there's everybody's so worried about being like a bigot, so then nothing. And like this is the classic example where someone is probably like, this is probably crossing a line.
Well, it's one of those, it wouldn't even be crossing a line of people. You'd show up to work like that, and your boss would go, "Stop it."
Yeah.
Yeah. That's hilarious. That's what they're on.
You're going way too.
It is funny.
Take them off, Frank. Take them off.
That is what they're trying to do, right? They're challenging the system.
Kind of. Well, they're just pushing the boundaries of what's. I'm sure that wasn't her first pick.
I know.
Was the size Z?
It had to have been her first pick. You think they? Yeah. Oh, come on! You think she's like, I'll take normal? She goes, we only have XXXXXXXXL, and she goes, toss it in. Yeah. Come on.
I don't know.
That's a choice.
It's like getting a large coffee for only like 35 more cents.
Yeah.
She was probably like, how much for these? And it's only what for this? Just give me a big boy. Yeah. I'll figure it out.
I would love to do the same thing. Just a male teacher who teaches in sweatpants.
Huge dick.
Just a biggest fake dick he could possibly.
It would be the girl.
It would have to be a lady.
It would be the lady doing it.
The lady being like, just so you guys know, I'm like a guy now. Just with
the giant hog.
Wearing an erect strap on.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. like the shirts. Like, where do you even get the shirts?
Spandex.
I guess it's like a
because it's like the person's body is probably like I don't know Ryan, but then the shirts have to have like this much clearance.
Wait,
is the picture hanging on for dear life.
But the arms are normal and like.
Was she wearing a sleeveless shirt?
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was a tank.
Maybe
no, the sleeves because everybody was like, those sleeves are going to get caught in the lathe, or like
That is so funny though. Everyone being like, this is like giving a bad example of the kids and the one guy that's like, you think that's bad? Think about the sander.
The man who respects the wood shop.
Yeah, he respects the safety protocol.
Unsafe.
Enough about the big heaters on the dude.
Look at his
talk about
boots aren't regulation.
Safety blade.
That was wild.
I like the idea of her every morning strapping up, just like fucking Rambo, just ready to go to war.
Dude, there are all these pictures.
Just putting her arms through those tits.
Oh my god.
tying a headband.
Yeah, but I mean, at least half of those dudes are questioning their sexuality and wanting to
maybe, but like
throw a little pork on
this
it.
is
The thing-
not hot.
no, not hot at all.
It's not even close to being. They're so
no,
they're so
that's
clownish.
It is clownish. It
It
looks
looks like
clown.
you if you threw some fucking tits on. It's not like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, well,
But they're like, I've never
hot
seen
chick.
I've never seen a human.
You wanna be-
Someone that I would fuck.
Yeah, they're not human-sized tits though.
Yeah.
They're like literally.
They're like
Yeah, but
Elephant
she's
titus.
also not hot. Like if you see like a homeless chick, all right.
But is
As
that-
I'm saying that, I'm like I can appreciate.
But is
that
that if it was
crack.
hot? You'd be like, oh, no. They're like they hang down to her.
yeah, it's over her waist.
Yeah, it's
They're-
like over her
they're
waist.
over her waist.
Yeah,
There
it's
was,
insane. And they're trying to say the kids are like, oh, the kids are cool with it. It's all the media and the parents are all like bigoted and stuff.
Well,
And
this
you're
was-
like, the kids are taking photos because they obviously think it's a joke.
Yeah.
This is her whole angle. So that, listen, I don't want to say this, but there are subsects of the populace in both straight and gay that want attention. They'll do anything for more attention, right? Todd Glass used to say this because he's gay. He used to say this about guys that are just like the fucking way up in the air gay, and he hated that. He's like, that's just an act. That's just they want attention. They do all this.
That's why they hang out with girls because the girls will give it to them.
Yes.
If a guy's like, I'm in this big fight, everyone's like, ugh.
Yeah. You can have a flair. I got a flair.
Yeah.
You think I'm turning it up. I want
Yeah.
attention, right? I get it. But she's like, I can't get fired. That's number one. I get a lawsuit out of this giant.
Some people
titties.
actually were saying that
yeah.
she's trying to get
Yeah.
fired.
And
That's
then
what
she
the-
goes.
I wish,
she gets
yeah.
a payday, and then she goes, if I don't, I get a shitload of airtime because the media is going to have to cover me. This is a strategy that she can parlay out of woodshop teaching into entertainment. She can be
You're right.
the
Yeah.
next
She's looking at-
Honestly, if you knew
quasi-celebrity.
what entertainment was like in Canada, you'd rethink
I think you're
that,
telling
'cause
us what
it's
it
dark,
is.
It's dark. The entertainment industry, like I don't even know.
Well, I guess she's
what
looking
would she
at
be
the
doing?
wrench in
Open?
that-
She'd be doing open mics in Toronto next week. Like I don't even know.
Yeah.
Well, but in her mind, that's you only know that because you went into it and you go,
Yeah.
huh? This is what it is, right? Dude, I'll tell you this. I had a teacher in, I think it was whatever, geometry. But I don't know, whatever. One of my subjects when he showed up with a new toupee and he was tormented for 4 straight years.
Yeah.
This is like, it was the funniest thing in the world
Of course.
to me. Now
Wait,
he's got
so he had
tits
it-
on?
Yeah.
So he tried to change toupees mid-year?
He had Mr. Das. He had gray hair, showed up, toupee, jet black.
Oh my God.
Sick.
This is like after I'd been in the school for a couple of years, so he was around, right? And it was maybe the funniest thing ever. It was like everyone burst out laughing when he
Yeah.
shows up into class. There's
Yeah.
nothing funnier.
As a kid, you'd think he's fucking with you. Like he wants to put a joke on.
Yeah.
This is kind of keeping in the tradition of shopkeepers being just fucking
Weirdos,
Dude, my shop teacher when I went, this dude Mr. Somerset, he got in the middle of the year, he got fired because he had like one of those old, like he was like whatever, he worked like a regular job. He taught one class. He smoked during class, and he had one of those like really old like 486 computers. And he kept all the grades on there, and some kid just like pressed delete and deleted all his grades. And he's just like, I teach one class. Fuck this. He punched the kid in the face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like he was an old school dude, Mr. Somerset, and he had like missing all these teeth. He was like a real hard dude.
Yeah.
And then now they're like, this is what it is.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, my shop teacher got struck by lightning. I swear to God, before I ever got to high school.
Oh, he
this
was
guy-
talking about that a
this
lot,
guy,
probably.
This
eh?
guy, so it went through like his right hand and I think out his left foot. So his right hand was gone. His left leg was like a peg leg.
Yes. Did he make his own leg?
His left hand had his right toe as his thumb.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, I swear to
Like
God.
a chimp.
Dude, yeah. This
Was it
guy
out sideways?
Dude, yeah.
Also, like
Yeah,
a
it's impossible.
character in a horror movie.
Dude, this guy looked like a Build-A-Bear, dude. He literally was like remade from shop parts.
I mean,
oh
I
my
guess
God.
he has to.
Dude, he's like a Mr. Potato.
it was nuts.
And every like year on the first day of class, does he have to be like, hey, just so you know, this is from lightning?
He
not
never
from me
addressed
being a
it.
bad
He
shot."
never
He
addressed
doesn't be like,
rules.
I didn't get in an accident in the shop. Like,
No, he just hobble over to you and tell you like how to
Thumb toes.
operate a drill.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, that was the first time I realized
That
you could
also
do
because your first instinct would be like, he's like, and here's how you do the hacksaw, and you go, I don't know if you're the guy for like
Yeah.
you think that the injuries happen in his shop endeavors.
Yeah, no. This was
I
a
went to
full
Catholic
body
school. So
trauma.
I didn't understand shop. You know that they don't teach you things that you could use in life.
Yeah,
they don't
same. You
really?
went to Jewish school,
Religious-
they
I went to
had
Jewish elementary school.
Yeah,
They
you
didn't
think
know that.
carpentry would be
Yeah,
one of
carpentry.
the big
Yeah,
things.
because half of them are going to be in carpentry. It was
Yeah.
the dumbest kids
Also,
I ever
it's
knew.
Jesus' job.
So I didn't get to meet with the waterheads that often because I was in first track in AP. But all the waterheads, the
I
only
imagine they were saying the same thing about you.
no, dude. I was going to school with the big boys. They were like, this kid, you GM in the locker afterwards. I was the only jock that could rip their undies over their forehead. Anyway, Spanish class is when I hung out with
Being
the
the lone
waterheads.
jock at Catholic school. You're like, let's go, boys. There's no boys. Just the solo sad jock. You're like, why do you keep doing this? It's what I do.
Yeah, I'm training for the future.
We're jocks.
I'm just giving the Charlie horses to the coaches. No, but the Spanish class was unruly with maniacs. 'Cause
Okay.
that's where you'd hang out with the what we call the shed boys because they had to go to school. They had to go. There was no fourth track. There was just this wooden shed next to the school. They had to learn like math and shit.
No, they didn't even get a normal classroom.
No, they because they had to get like special training
And then just to further denigrate them, they put them in the shed.
in a shed. Yeah, it was hot as fuck like this.
I bet.
You want a bigger school? Build it.
But dude, these dudes, we had this little Spanish teacher that was like, she was kind of autistic and really strange. And she would wear like hairy carpets around her like long, really long. She'd never been laid type, like really long skirts all the way to her ankles, and like she would be like, okay, class, like very fucking strange, very strange
She'd
woman.
wear hairy carpets?
Well, yeah, like it'd
What's
be
that
very
hair?
woolly and like she's like old school, like wool, and she never shows skin. She was like very,
Yeah.
like a Mormon mom or something.
Yeah.
And then all the kids we would just come up with some prank every day. So, like before class, before she came in, we'd be there like
Cut
5
the
minutes
brakes.
earlier. Yeah, and they'd be like at
Killer
1:10,
cat. Yeah.
everybody just stand up and start marching. So
I
the
love
whole
those
class,
guys.
yeah.
I've done a few.
The whole
Yeah.
class, except for the goody goodies that would happen to be in like first or second track or whatever.
They
We
can't
would
walk. You already broke their kneecaps.
One day we would just like everybody had a paper ball and we just drill her, and then she couldn't say like who did it at first. She'd turn around and just fucking peg her in the back of the head with an old test. Shit, that ruled, man. Shout out
So
Waterhead.
you couldn't even prank this teacher. It'd be a hate crime.
Yeah, exactly.
Legit, any
Exactly.
prank, hate crime.
Yeah, what you'd want to do is pop the titties. That'd be the move.
She goes flying around.
You know, if anything, everybody gets their own ones. They all show up one day. Every kid shows up.
Yes. Yeah.
Size,
Bigger. You're right.
Z.
That,
Even bigger.
if you are a kid, because the people are gonna debate this in the media or stuff, but kids know how to handle their business. If you and your boys were in that class and you all just showed up with matching tits and they were like, you can't do that, and you go, why?
How many
Like that's the move.
over under in Halloween parties in this town and that school? How many people are dressing up like Big Titty?
Yeah.
Big Titty's gonna be a
That's
popular
gonna be
fucking
popular.
dress.
You know what's a weird thing though? So some article found the site. That's how I saw them or whatever. And then for whatever reason, they were like $800 on the site. And then the site, because of this news, like put them on sale.
Yeah, on sale.
Right? They're now
Yeah, you gotta-
$450 or something.
No way.
Slashing the price. I guess blowing them
Well,
out.
because they used to be like a very like a boutique item that only you're selling 10 of them, so the prices are high. Now they're moving off the
Yeah,
shelf
they're
probably.
It's so funny because that's like a
Supply and
factory.
demand.
That's a
Yeah, the old
factory
fake
somewhere.
tit supply and demand.
Like someone's job is just like, hey, I make latex size Z.
Imagine hanging up the phone like, holy shit, we got 100 more triple Ds.
You won't believe it.
Someone's not spending time with their family because they can't get these tits out fast enough.
There was a really good I couldn't find the girl's name, but it was an Instagram star that has these like huge guns, right?
Yeah.
And had a Instagram story where she does anything other than talk about the guns, but she has like 10,000, she's getting 2 million views a video, right? Just reading nursery rhymes with the guns, whatever she wants to do, doing
This
dances.
is how you
but-
make an omelet.
Yeah, doing omelets with the guns, making nursery rhymes with it. Well, she's doing all the things, but with the guns. And then she's like been prepping up that I'm getting this breast reduction, and she got the breast reduction, and someone posted the analytics. She went from like 100 to 200K minimum of video to like 5K like overnight. Just the analytics are just torched.
Yeah. Did she actually think she had worth?
She honestly thought, like, well, now that I'm a big star, I don't need the guns anymore.
Oh my God,
Hey,
dude.
honey, you needed the guns.
Their back was probably killing her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're just deadlifting all day. I deadlift once a week. I'm hurting for 5 days. This bitch is throwing 325 across her chest all night.
It'd be funny if she had to walk around. You know when the people put their like one knee on that little scooter?
Oh yeah.
Put their tits on a scooter in front of them. Just walk. Try to keep the weight off their back.
Yeah, they got to go over the handlebars on the bike, I think. You know,